The room stayed quiet. Schrader flipped through a thin file. Not much inside. One name circled. Melissa. Gomez stood nearby, arms crossed. "That's it," he said. "That's enough," Schrader replied. Gomez leaned forward slightly. "An informant gives us one name, and that's where we start." Schrader didn't look up. Gomez nodded once. "Anything else on her?" Schrader flicked a page. "Normal life. No record. No flags." "Then why her?" Gomez asked. Schrader tapped the page. "Because someone said it out loud." Gomez let that sit. "You trust the source?" he asked. "I trust that people don't say names for no reason," Schrader said. Gomez looked at the file again. "Still feels thin." "It is," Schrader said. "That's why we listen first." Gomez nodded. "Phone?" he asked. Schrader closed the file. Phone. A technician at a desk. Headphones on. Screens lit. Melissa's number on display. Lines connecting. Signals routing. The technician adjusted levels. "Lines live," he said. Schrader stepped in behind him. Watched the screen. "Anything yet?" Gomez asked. "Nothing," the tech said. Schrader nodded. "Good," he said. Gomez glanced at him. "Good?" he asked. "Means she doesn't know we're here." Schrader replied. The room stayed quiet. Only low static through the headphones. "Now we wait," Schrader said. Melissa at home. Phone on the table. Screen lighting up. She stared at it. Didn't answer right away. The call stopped. Then another came in. Unknown. She picked it up. Held it. Didn't answer. Set it back down. Across the room, the TV played low. She walked to the window. Looked outside. A car passed. Didn't slow down. Still. She watched it until it was gone. "You're not crazy," she said quietly. Her phone buzzed again. This time she didn't move. The surveillance room. Unknown caller again, the tech said. Schrader watched the screen. "Pattern?" Gomez asked. "Too early," Schrader said. He looked at the name again. Melissa. "People don't know they're important until they are," he said. Gomez nodded slowly. "Troy's at home. Lights low. TV on." The same story played again. "Federal authorities are investigating a large-scale counterfeit operation." Troy sat on the couch. Laptop open. Search bar. Flights to Chile. He clicked. Scrolled. Another tab. Patagonia towns, Chile photos loaded. Mountains. Snow. Open land. Troy stared at the screen. Quiet. Empty. "Yeah," he said. "Another search. U.S. extradition Chile." He read, didn't scroll fast, took it in, then leaned back. The TV kept talking. Distribution believed to be regional. Troy looked at the bag across the room, then back at the screen. "If I'm not here," he said quietly. He didn't finish it. Didn't need to. He grabbed a bottle, took a drink, didn't wince, just kept going, laptop still open. Flight still up, one way. Troy hovered over the screen. Didn't click yet. The room stayed still, TV talking, laptop glowing, bottle in his hand, everything moving except him. Troy sat at the table. Laptop still open. Flight still on the screen. The bag sat a few feet away. He looked at it. Then back at the laptop. Didn't move right away. The TV kept talking. Same story. Different words. He muted it. The room went quiet. He pulled the bag closer. Unzipped it. Stacks. Tight. Clean. He stared at them. "This isn't for me," he said quietly. He reached for his phone. Unlocked it. Opened his banking app. Paused. Not because he didn't know what to do. Because he did. First name. Renee. He thought about the club. The way she looked at him. The way she said, "Be careful." He typed 10,000. Stopped. Added the note. Didn't overthink it. Sent. He watched the confirmation. Done, he said. Next. Jackie. He leaned back slightly, remembering. Work. Conversations. Years of it. Days. 35,000. Sent. Next. Kitty. He smirked slightly. She's going to use it right away. 35,000. Sent. Next. Brian. Troy paused longer this time. That one matters, he said. Brian didn't ask questions. Didn't push too far. But he knew enough. Keep him off me, Troy said quietly. 50,000. Sent. He watched the screen longer this time. Then, Jason. Troy sat back. That's overdue. He thought about the car, the conversation, the bag. Jason didn't want to be involved. Still stayed close. Go somewhere, Troy said. 125,000. He hovered for a second. Then sent it. The total dropped, but not enough to matter. Troy set the phone down. Looked at the bag again. Still heavy. Still more than enough. Then, Melissa. He didn't open her name, just stared at it. No, he said. Too direct. Too risky. He leaned back, thinking. Not fast. Careful. They'll see it, he said. He looked around the room. Then his eyes stopped. The memory clicked. He nodded to himself. That works. He didn't move yet. Just sat there. Cleaner than a transfer. Safer than a call. He grabbed the bag. Zipped it. Set it by the door. Then picked up the phone. Again. Scrolled. Stopped on Melissa. His thumb hovered. He didn't press call. Not yet. He locked the phone. Set it down. One thing at a time, he said. He stood. Walked to the window. Looked outside. Everything normal. Still. Too still. He stepped back. Grabbed the bottle again. Took another drink. Didn't slow down this time. The room stayed quiet. The bag sat by the door. The laptop still open. Chili still on the screen. Troy looked at it one more time. Then nodded. Yeah, he said. Troy stood by the table. Phone in his hand. Melissa's name on the screen. He didn't press it right away. He looked at the bag. Then at the door. Then back at the phone. Keep it simple, he said. He hit call. It rang once. Twice. She answered. Hey. Her voice was soft. Relieved to hear him. Hey, Troy said. You okay? She asked. You've been off. I'm good, he said. She didn't respond right away. What's going on? She asked. Troy walked slowly toward the window. Looked outside. I just needed to hear your voice, he said. Bat landed. Melissa softened. Okay, she said. You got me. What's going on? Troy took a breath. I can't say too much, he said, but I finally did things right. Silence. What does that mean? She asked. It means I can walk away now, Troy said. Melissa sat down. Walk away from what? Everything, he said. She frowned. You're not making sense. Troy kept his voice even. Measured. Everything's going to be good from now on, baby. She let out a breath. Half relief. Half confusion. You said that yesterday, she said. I mean it this time. Melissa leaned forward slightly. Troy, what is this? He looked at the back again. I'm sorry, he said, for all the stress I put you through. Her tone softened. Hey, it's okay, she said. Just don't disappear on me. Troy didn't answer that. I just need to get away for a while, he said. That changed everything. Melissa sat up. Away where? Somewhere quiet. For how long? I don't know. Her voice tightened. You don't know? Troy didn't respond. Troy, she said. You're scaring me. I'm not in trouble, he said. That's not what this sounds like. I just need space, Troy said. Melissa shook her head. You don't just leave like that, she said. Not without telling me what's going on. Troy looked down. I am telling you, he said. Just not everything. That's not fair. I know. She went quiet. Then, are you coming back? She asked. Troy didn't answer right away. Yeah, he said. It wasn't convincing. Melissa heard it. Troy, he cut in. I left something for you, he said. She paused. What? At Chucky's house. Silence. What does that mean? She asked. You'll figure it out, Troy said. In another room, Schrader leaned forward slightly. Chucky, he said. Gomez Ladover. You got that name before? Schrader shook his head. No. Gomez nodded toward the monitor. You think that's our guy? Schrader watched the screen. Everything's something, he said. They logged it. They thought they were getting closer. Back on the call, Troy, stop, Melissa said. What are you talking about? Troy closed his eyes for a second. I love you, baby, he said. Her voice broke slightly. Don't do that, she said. Don't say it like that. I'm sorry, he said. But I gotta go. Wait, I'll get in touch when I can. Troy, he pulled the phone away, looked at it, then ended the call. The screen went dark. Melissa sat there, phone still in her hand, confused, hurt, not understanding any of it. Schrader leaned back. Chucky, he said again. Gomez nodded. Strange, he said. Haven't heard that name yet? Schrader closed the file. I think we're getting closer. They weren't. Troy stood in the room, phone still in his hand. He didn't move for a second. Then he set it down, looked at the bag, then at the door. Decision made. Troy stood in the middle of the room. The bag by the door. His phone on the table. The TV still muted. He looked around once. Not searching. Just taking it in. Same place. Same walls. Didn't feel the same. He walked to the bedroom. Opened a drawer. Pulled out a passport. Checked it. Set it on the bed. He grabbed a small duffel. Nothing big. Nothing that looked like he was leaving. A few shirts. One jacket. He stopped. Looked at everything. Then removed one shirt. Left space. Travel light, he said. He zipped it. Walked back into the living room. The bag was still there. Waiting. He picked it up. Carried it to the table. Opened it. Stacks. Still perfect. He pulled some out. Set them aside. Counted without counting. This was what he was taking. The rest stayed. He separated it. Clean. No hesitation. He packed the smaller duffel. Zipped it tight. The main bag stayed heavier. He grabbed both. Walked to the door. Stopped. Looked back one more time. Everything in place. Bills paid. Nothing overdue. He had already set autopay. Rent. Utilities. Everything. No reason for anyone to come looking. He nodded to himself. Opened the door. Stepped out. Locked it behind him. The click sounded louder than it should have. He stood there for a second, then walked to the car. Put the bags in. Got in. Started the engine. No rush. He pulled out. Street lights passed over him. No one followed. No one noticed. The airport was normal. People moving. Flights leaving. Nothing connected to him. Troy walked in like anyone else. One bag over his shoulder. One in hand. He didn't look around too much. Didn't act different. Just moved. Check in. Simple. Passport. Ticket. Done. Security. Shoes off. Bag through. He waited. Watched it come out the other side. Picked it up. Kept moving. Gate. He sat down. Bag between his feet. Phone in his hand. He looked at it. Melissa's name still there. Last call. He didn't open it. He locked the phone. Set it down. Announcement overhead. Boarding soon. Troy leaned back, closed his eyes for a second, then opened them. Still here. Still clear. They don't know, he said quietly. He stood when his group was called. Walked forward. Ticket scanned, he stepped through, no hesitation, no turning back. Inside the plane, he took his seat. Placed the bag under the seat. Hands rested on his knees. Still, the plane started to move. Troy looked out the window. Lights stretching out across the runway. Then, lift. The ground dropped away. Ohio got smaller. Troy didn't look away. Just for a while, he said. He leaned back. For the first time, there was nothing he could do. Melissa sat on the couch. Phone in her hand. Call log still open. Troy's name at the top. She stared at it. Then locked the phone. Set it down. Picked it up again. Like something might change. It didn't. She leaned back. That didn't make sense, she said quietly. The TV played in the background. She wasn't watching it. Her phone buzzed. Jason, she answered. Hey, you hear from him? Jason asked. Melissa didn't answer right away. Yeah, she said. Kind of. What does that mean? He called, she said, but I don't know. Jason frowned on the other end. What did he say? Melissa shook her head. Nothing clear, she said. He kept everything vague. Jason nodded to himself. That sounds like him, he said. Melissa sat forward slightly. He said he needed to get away, she said. Jason didn't respond right away. For how long? He asked. He didn't say. Jason exhaled. All right, he said. Well, I haven't heard from him. Melissa nodded. Okay. Jason hesitated. But I did get something, he said. Melissa looked up. What? A deposit, Jason said. Melissa frowned. What kind of deposit? Jason let out a small breath. A big one. Melissa sat up. How big? Jason paused. Big enough to make me call you, he said. Melissa blinked. Why would he send you money? Jason shook his head. I don't know, he said. But he wasn't random. Melissa thought about that. He always said he was going to take care of people, she said. Jason nodded. Yeah. Melissa leaned back again. Maybe that's what this is, she said. Jason didn't sound convinced. Maybe, he said. There was a pause. Then Jason spoke again. You didn't get anything? He asked. Melissa shook her head. No. Jason frowned. That's weird. Melissa gave a small smile. No, it's not, she said. Jason waited. He always said it would kill him if the feds ever took anything he gave me, she said. Jason listened. So I try to be careful. That landed. Jason nodded slowly. All right, he said. But still, he wouldn't leave you hanging. Melissa smiled slightly. I know he wouldn't. Jason leaned back. Well, he said, when things calm down, I'll hook you up from what he sent me. Melissa shook her head. No, she said, that's sweet, but I'm good. You sure? Yeah, she said. Let's just see how things play out. Jason nodded. All right, maybe he'll be back soon, Melissa said. Jason didn't answer that. Yeah, he said. They both knew that wasn't certain. I'll let you know if I hear anything, Jason said. Same, Melissa replied. They hung up. Melissa sat there, phone in her hand again. She looked at Troy's name one more time, then set the phone down, still confused, still trying to make sense of it. But one thing felt clear, he wasn't gone by accident. Melissa sat on the couch, TV remote in her hand. She flipped through channels. Not really watching anything, just passing time. News, commercials, reality shows. Nothing stuck. She kept going. Stopped for a second. A groundhog filled the screen. She laughed. Of course, she said. It reminded her of Troy, the way he joked about it. Troy's friend Chucky, she said to herself. She shook her head, then paused, looked back at the TV, then away, then back again. Wait, she said. She sat up. Chucky. Her expression changed. Backyard. Dirt. That small hole. Troy laughing about it. She stood. That's what he meant, she said. She grabbed her keys. Phone. Didn't overthink it. Out the door. The drive felt shorter than usual. Her mind moving faster now. She pulled up to Troy's place. Lights off. Quiet. She parked. Got out. Looked around once. No one there. She walked to the side of the house, then toward grass. Fence. The spot. She found it. Kneeling down. Please be here, she said quietly. She reached into the hole. Nothing at first. Then, fabric. She pulled a bag. She sat back, heart moving faster now. Opened it. Vacuum-sealed bundles. Stacks of hundreds. Her eyes widened. Oh my God, she said. She laughed. Relief hit first. He didn't leave me hanging. She looked around again. Still quiet. She looked back at the money. Counted quickly. Not exact. Enough. More than enough. She zipped the bag halfway. Then stopped. Thought about it. No, she said. She placed it back in the hole. Covered it carefully. Pressed the dirt back down. Blended it. Stood up. That's safer, she said. She smiled. Not stressed anymore. Not confused. Everything made sense now. He thought of everything, she said. She looked at the spot one more time, then turned and walked back to her car. Got in. Sat there for a second, then smiled again. He always does. She started the engine. Pulled away. The yard went quiet again, like nothing had been there at all. Troy sat on the edge of the bed. Small room. Plain. Nothing personal. The TV was on. Muted. A local channel. He didn't understand most of it. His phone was in his hand. He refreshed the page again. Ohio news. Same headlines. Nothing new. He leaned back. Ran his hands over his face. 1 week. And it didn't feel any different. He still checked everything. Still listened for sounds. Still thought about it. They don't have me, he said quietly. He stood. Looked at the door. Then opened it. The hallway was empty. He stepped out. Closed it behind him. Outside. Cold air. Different. Cleaner. He walked down the street. Didn't rush. Didn't stop. Just moved. Small buildings. Low lights. Quiet. Nothing like home. He found a bar. Dim inside. He stepped in. A few people at the bar. Not crowded. He took a seat. The bartender looked up. Hi, she said. English? Troy nodded. Yeah. She smiled. I speak a little, she said. Good enough, Troy replied. She laughed. What can I get you? Beer. She nodded. Turned. Troy looked around. No one paying attention to him. Exactly what he wanted. The bartender came back. Set the drink down. You just get here, she asked. Yeah, Troy said. Vacation? Something like that. She smiled. Welcome, she said. Troy nodded. Took a sip. It was quiet. For the first time. Nothing pressing. Nothing moving. The bartender stepped away. A man sitting next to him spoke. Sorry, he said. I couldn't help overhearing. Troy glanced over. The man looked unassuming. Glasses. Calm. I spent some time in the U.S., the man said. New Mexico. Troy nodded. Cool, he said. The man smiled slightly. My name is Gustavo, he said, but my friends call me Gus. Troy held his gaze. Nice to meet you, he said. Troy. Gus nodded. I'm here most nights, he said. Happy hour. Troy took another sip. Good to know. Gus leaned slightly on the bar. If you need anything, he said, food, places to go, women. A small smile. Just ask. Troy smirked. Yeah, he said. I can see that coming in handy. Gus smiled. Good, he said. He raised his glass slightly. Then welcome to Chile. Troy lifted his, tapped it lightly. They drank. Gus set his glass down, extended his hand. Troy shook it, firm, normal, nothing unusual, but something about it lingered. Troy pulled his hand back. Gus smiled again, calm, easy, like he had nowhere else to be. Troy looked forward, took another drink. For the first time since leaving, he almost relaxed. Almost,